You did Sermon on the Mount for Peterson Academy too.
Yeah, well, that's
Can't
the other.
forget about that.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing, another sequence of very unlikely events. When did we launch?
August. We launched in August. We kind of launched in July, and then there was a pre-enrollment till August.
Right.
August.
So we launched Peterson Academy, and its goal was to bring the highest possible quality education, the kind of education that was reserved only for Ivy League elites, to everyone for the lowest possible cost. We did that. I tell you, when I looked at the previews, the trailers, there's a lot of trailers at Peterson Academy, so you can go look at them there if you're interested. The trailers, what did Michael Mellis say about his trailer? He said it made him cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now that for me, like I cry at the drop of a hat, so it's not as big a deal. But Mellis is an ornery bastard, so to bring him to tears is really something. He did a course for us on the Soviet Union and totalitarianism, and you guys did a bang-up job of producing it. The images are great. Every course has its own style sheet. The trailers are exciting the way a good movie trailer is exciting. The courses look spectacular. Professors are excellent. The social media platform has really taken off. Mm-hmm. So why don't you talk a little bit about your experiences with that?
Oh, well, it's a super positive place to be, which is fun. Like you go on X, and I mean, I love what Elon's done with X. But it's very political, which is fine. We needed to push
Still
back.
a rat hole of vipers.
Oh, yeah. And then there's some dark areas on there.
Yeah.
Wow. That I just recently found out existed and was like, ugh. I don't know what that area is. Mm-hmm. But the people on the platform are mostly talking about philosophical ideas, self-improvement, talking about how watching the courses is applicable in their lives and how it's changing, like how they get raises or what they're doing in relationships. And it's just, and it's interesting. I've never seen a social media platform where people are boosting each other up like they are on Peterson Academy. It's weird. It's great.
Yeah, well, what we had hoped was that we'd establish a culture of communication on the social media side, because we want to have a social life for the university, and we're going to do, or for the academy, we're going to do a lot more on the social life side.
Yeah.
And we wanted that there was high-level civilized discourse that characterized the social media platform, which has many of the same features as the standard, common social media systems that everyone is familiar with. Now, how many people did we kick off? 4?
We kicked off 4,
out
yeah.
of 38,000,
something like that, yeah.
We have 38,000 students, so thank you very much to everyone who's participating. We're thrilled about that. And
yeah. Seriously, thank you.
And you've sketched out a great books curriculum with a more heavy science emphasis for 4 years, right? And we have courses coming out now planned until July, and
we're gonna go from 3 courses a month, which was a lot because they're 8-hour courses each, to 4 courses a month in January.
Yeah, and lots of people have said, that listening to the courses has replaced their YouTube podcasts on their drives, and well, that's not surprising because we have the best professors. They are the best professors from the best universities, or from the remnants of the best universities, let's put it that way. And I really mean that. I mean that specifically. We've had professors who are working for us about whether there's any possibility of them working full-time for us, because these once great universities are going to shed their great professors because they treat them abysmally, and they're nasty, overrun DEI hellholes. And we're going to fix that, and we have. And the price has been very well received. We argued about price back and forth a lot, and we tried to make it as low as possible without cheapening it, and while allowing us to be profitable and to have the capital at hand to ensure our survival and to grow as rapidly as we possibly can in all the directions we want to grow. And we got that.
Do you know how many people, from the support, do you know how many people we've hired since August?
No.
19.
Yep.
We added them up the other day because we've added 19 people, and that's in development and production, customer service, all those different areas. 19 people since August.
Yeah. Now, and you mentioned the courses. So what courses have I got on Peterson Academy? The course on Nietzsche.
Nietzsche's out.
First half of Beyond Good and Order, so I still have to do the second half. What else is out?
Beyond Good and...
Beyond Beyond Good and
book.
Evil. Sorry, Beyond Good and Evil.
That's good.
Beyond and Order always go together. So okay. So
you have Sermon on the Mount. You have a personality course that looks amazing that's coming out in December.
Yeah.
And then we have Piaget that you filmed.
Right.
You filmed a Maps of Meaning course. Like we have a bunch that you've already filmed.
Yeah.
How to Organize Your Life. Those are already filmed.
Yeah.
So those are going to be coming out next year. The personality one looks great.
Yeah. Yeah. The trailer for that should be done relatively soon, eh?
Yeah. I mean, it's out. It'll be out right away, like December.
Yeah. And who are the most popular professors on the platform at the moment, do you think?
You know who people really like? People really like James Orr's course.
Well, like
and
James Orr is the archetypal professor.
I know.
Right? He's got the perfect English accent, British accent, and yeah.
He does. People love that. So he has Ancient Philosophy, and that's his recent course. Can I remember what the other course is? Oh, Plato.
Yep.
So it's funny. Like people really like those courses. And then if people ask like, hey, I just joined the platform, what courses should I watch? Usually people have completely different answers, which is nice.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so that's a good sign.
We don't have any unpopular courses, I would say, and all the professors. And we're gonna maintain this level of quality. We want all our courses to be outstanding, and the production quality is unsurpassed. I think we can safely say that these are the best university lectures that have ever been offered in terms of content and presentation. And maybe by quite a lot.
We have David Eagleman coming out right away, which is going to be amazing. And we have math. I'm going to watch all the math ones. I haven't seen all the courses. We've done editing and everything, but I haven't watched them all the way through. But the math courses look really good. This is like an intro to trigonometry, algebra. There's one other one, but we're going to cover all those, which should be really fun. Yeah, it's been so much fun.
Yeah, and we're working hard on the accreditation side insofar as that's necessary, and it's desirable, and I believe we'll crack that problem in the next relatively short while. We've got good leads, and even if that doesn't work out because the accreditation agencies are stuck, in 20 years ago and are also ideologically corrupt in the same way that the university institutions are, we're going to figure out ways to match our graduates with employers, and I'm certain we'll be able to do that.
Yeah.
So, and hopefully offer people who do very well opportunities, economic opportunities. That's also part of the plan, and it's a serious plan, and it's a high probability outcome.
Although most people, I don't know the exact percentage, but most people on the platform have jobs. Most people on the platform are interested in educating themselves further, but have their job situation.
Yeah, do we know off the top of your head, do you know what percentage of people are taking the exams and compared to what percentage of people just want to take the courses?
I don't. I need to catch up with our CTO and see about that.
It was an open question as far as we were concerned, what percentage of people would want the formal education process, which it would include examinations and accreditation, and what percentage of people would that's not the right word, would be interested in the platform purely because they wanted to learn, which is the best possible motivation. Everyone on the platform who's teaching is there merely because they want to teach, and we give all of our professors carte blanche, like they're very carefully selected, but we exercise no a priori editorial control over what they teach, right? And all we're looking for is people who are spectacularly knowledgeable and interesting and who love to teach, and that's what we've got so far. And so a lot of our students are there merely because they want to learn, merely, and that's the best possible kind of student. And we should also point out that this isn't for 18 to 22-year-olds. It's fine if you're 18 to 22, and that's great, and it'll be a great adjunct to your education, even if you're already enrolled in university. But if you're like 15 and smart or 13 and smart, then hey, have at her. And there's absolutely no reason for people who are, in the midst of their career, or who mothers at home, or retired people who want to flesh out their who want to have the university education they never did have or never had time for, there's absolutely no reason that this has to be restricted to people who are of, undergraduate, classic, traditional undergraduate age.